Is he gonna talk about Logitech? I feel like he might.
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mudahar, and I have a quick question for some of y'all watching. Do you have phones?
Oh, no.
Because if the answer is yes, it's not meant to be an out-of-season's April Fool's joke. I'm not Blizzard. I'm just the guy that runs Some Ordinary Gamers. And the reason I ask you for this question is, if you have a cell phone in the modern day and age, chances are it probably has a pretty reasonably good mic, the ability to send things back to you, and most importantly, a built-in personal assistant, okay? For example, I can ask my phone's personal assistant, "Hey Siri, set an alarm for 8 o'clock. Look at that! Just did it for me right there. Not even a need for the internet connections right there. Hey Siri, I love you.
I think you're pretty great too.
Aww. And you know what? All of that required no extra purchase than the phone itself.
Yeah.
Now today I'm going to show you something known as Friend. Okay, now Friend is a digital AI assistant that you wear around your neck that's supposed to be an actual friend. Now I have a trailer over here, a 1 minute 44-second trailer that I got uploaded 2 days ago.
So people are like that lonely to where
much
they have to like have an AI friend on their neck. That's crazy. That's crazy work there. I ain't gonna lie. There we go. Hold on, let me fix that. That's
Well
crazy.
describes how bad the situation has become. This
damn
is
it.
not a Black
I'm kinda
Mirror
hungry now.
episode. This is an actual trailer. Let's watch how Friend works.
Gosh, I'm out of breath. We made it. Woo! I don't know how to woo very good.
No. I know some of you all might be watching this and be like, whoa, hold on. First off, ain't nobody buying this goddamn device leaving their house. That's already point number one to be made. The other point is, you might be like, whoa, where's the speaker?
They're never leaving the
Where's
house.
the feedback? See, this device apparently texts back to you on your phone. So it's already a step behind the Siri device that I was using, right? Where at least it told me that it loved me. This will only tell you it loves you in text.
Yeah, in
God
text.
damn it. But of course, all right, what about another example? Can it see the world around you? Apparently it can actually see and understand movies, as evidenced by this poor soul sitting in a hallway eating their food by themselves. Watch this.
What the fuck?
I know the effects are crazy. It's dank. I could eat one of these every day.
It's dank.
It's
I can
dank.
eat one of these every day.
It's
now,
dank.
Again, I don't know if this is necessarily meant to be a parody, but this is an actual product that you can spend money on. So, again, if this was just a joke skit, I probably wouldn't be making a video. But it actually is a fucking real product that you can buy.
I don't know.
It's really nice up here. How'd you find this place?
I don't know. I just kind of like to come up here to be by myself. I've never brought
It
anybody
looks like
else.
some Black Mirror shit, to be honest. This looks like straight up like some Black Mirror episode.
I mean, besides her.
I ain't gonna lie, homie, if you're dating a girl that's wearing an AI assistant like that, there's a good chance you're either gonna end up dead in a body bag after
Yes,
12 hours,
for real.
or she cuts your cock clean off in one slice. It's never a good scenario. You ever see somebody wearing something like that, you run away, okay? Because chances are, like me, they're not mentally well. So all right, boom, boom, 213,000 views.
That's crazy.
Ooh, it's not looking too good with the dislike extension.
It just looks like
And
a
they've
Black
still yet
Mirror
to muster
episode.
1,000 subscribers on this. Now, anybody that thinks, but Muda, isn't this good at marketing? Like, you're talking about it, plenty of people are talking about it. No, just because something gets attention doesn't mean it translates to actual sales. But let's go back to the Friend, okay? Now, again, you can go to the Friend over here, and you can look at their product, and it tells you, basically, you talk to this little device that's effectively nothing more than a microphone attached to a battery. It reads the information. The Friend will think for a moment, and by think, it means mostly send it to another server to offload and process for them. And then it'll text you back through a mobile phone app, I'm assuming, where it'll tell you, hey, at least we're outside. That's about it. Now, look, other shit that people have talked about, like, the rabbit pin, the humane pin, At least those had like functioning benefits to it. This doesn't have anything. It's not like this can do personal assistant shit for you. It's just a chatbot that pretends to be your friend. Now,
Yeah.
if you're genuinely this lonely, okay, there are plenty of places you can go to make friends. Okay, go to a fucking club outside. Go bouldering. All right, go to Alcoholics Anonymous. You'll find tons of people you could be fucking friends with. But then you look into this, right, and it says friend costs $99 USD, no subscription
$100
costs,
friend.
okay? And it's always listening. When connected via Bluetooth, your friend is always
That sounds
listening and
sketchy.
forming their...
That sounds
Yeah,
sketch.
I love having a microphone attached to
Touching
me
my neck.
24/7.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Totally not a privacy-violating situation right there.
Yeah.
What phone do I need to use Friend? Friend is currently only supported on iOS devices. We would support Android, but generally Android users are a lot smarter and wouldn't buy this shit to begin with, I assume.
Can you imagine this is some like deep state, like fucking CIA or some shit like that, like honeypot or fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or fucking NSA honeypot, so you can
What?
get microphones around people's necks. I swear it's crazy.
What happens when I break the device? Your friend and their memories are attached to the... Bitch, there ain't no cloud backup.
Yeah, your friend and the memories are attached to the physical device. If you lose or damage your friend, there's no recovery plan. That's crazy. There's no backup.
There ain't no recovery
So,
option.
so don't kill your friend, basically.
Your friend is like a real human soul out of altered carbon. If it dies, it dies.
Altered Carbon is pretty cool. Though I like that show.
How is my privacy protected? No audio or transcripts are stored past your friend's context.
Altered Carbon was like a legit sci-fi like film. And I liked it. They need to do more shit like that, to be honest. I miss good sci-fi shows or like television or movies. I mean, shows and movies. I miss that shit.
No. And that is, of course, if you
Like they don't be doing that shit no more. I guess it's because it's like too close to reality. I guess I don't know.
decide to believe what BS they peddle. Your data is end-to-end encrypted. All memories can be deleted in one click within the Friend application. So yeah, basically that's all it comes down to. And to not kid around, you can actually go through Stripe and pay 140 Canadian buckaroonies.
God, their dollar bill is weak as fuck. That's crazy. I mean, ours is getting weaker too. But this is wild. 140 fucking Canadian dollars equals $100. They got $40 on us.
2%
That's crazy. I mean, we got $40 on them. That's crazy.
Get fisted there. Or the $99 American. You know, if you wanted to buy like fucking, I don't know, like 99 of these, how much can you buy? Ooh. Imagine spending almost $1,000 for this dog shit. But yeah, that's
For 10 of them?
generally the understanding. You can actually pay money for this dog water. Now, inside this whole thing,
That's
it was
crazy.
launched during International Friendship Day, because there's got to be a stupid holiday for everything. Okay?
There does have to be
Now,
a
this
stupid
is the
holiday
big
for
man.
everything.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Sometimes the YouTube TOS really prevents me from watching the all out. I'll play first. I'll tell you about it later, said Miles Davis. Friend is an expression of how lonely I felt. I want to thank all the incredible artists and engineers who have helped me bring this to life over the past year. I really want to meet all the artists and engineers involved in this. Like, what artist do you think was brought in? What did they like design the pendant, the little the little circle inside the circle there? Okay, the engineers. You really needed the engineers to record audio and send it to an offsite server for processing? Oh boy. You've truly given me a deeper appreciation for the art I see in everyday objects. I can't wait to hear how Friend fits into your life. Thanks for checking us out. Now, the person behind this, Avi Schiffman, is actually quite popular when it comes to online, products. So one of the products they had before this that was actually up for pre-order was this tab, which looks eerily suspiciously similar to the Friend tab. If you go to pre-order this now, he's like, nah, bitch.
Oh.
We ain't taking orders for this dog water.
That's
and the more and
crazy.
more that I read about the tab, it really felt like that was just, again, decide to be like Friend as well, except
Yeah.
Friend was more built for companionship, and tab maybe was built for more, what would they call it? Actual work.
Like Rabbit
Okay?
AI.
Not this. But of course, one of the things that's really goofy
Wearable
about this
AI
story
devices or AI
is how
like
much
AI companions are gonna be a thing. This is like the beginning steps for AI companions, for sure. Until they put it in a robot.
Avi has actually allegedly paid for that domain friend.com. Yes, it
Oh.
is friend.com that it's hosted on. According to Avi, he showed one receipt that the buying of that domain out of an alleged $2.5 million that he raised, 1.8 million of that, almost 1.9. let's
Went
just
to
be
the
fair here,
domain.
Went went towards buying the fucking domain, which is truly, through the financial genius on display here, is unparalleled, bro. God damn. Now I read a few other articles where it's like Schiffman has a knack for building critical, minimum viable products for focusing on readily available technology of today. He knocked around the nonprofit sector with his own platform, Internet Activism, which is right here, fighting injustice through code. So I wanted to see what they did. In 2022, we housed over 100,000 refugees through the internet, okay, where I guess they actually ended up donating money to the Ukrainian displacement that had happened.
Jesus Christ.
We provided real-time COVID-19 stats to over 600 million people. And they're actually in reference
Waste
to
of money
one of these
sending it to
websites, I
another
believe,
country.
ncove2019.live, where they did provide a bounty of statistics for various countries around the COVID-19 pandemic. So there's actually been real tangible things they've done. Websites, donations from my understanding, mobile phones and internet access are as critical to refugee safety and security as are food, shelter, and water. Yeah, I
Okay.
think information is a right, but I wouldn't put it up there
Yeah,
with
food
things
and water.
that would cause your biological processes to cease.
Yeah.
That might be a stretch too far. But yeah,
little
that's
bit.
just one of the few things that I ended up finding through it. In fact, this whole thing drew
Okay.
so much attention out that another creator, known as Nick Sevchenko, who created the Friend Wearable AI Pin. Yes, this was a bit of a trademark dispute, I guess you could say. Yes, this is another wearable collectible tool
Of course.
that you can use to help you with your daily tasks.
Ooh.
Okay, how the fuck these people just cannot use the Notes app on their
Yeah.
phone or just an app on their phone, especially when the wearable connects to an actual app on their
the
fucking
phone,
cell
yeah.
phone, is beyond me. I really feel like the markets that are being hit up here are markets that don't really need any further innovation.
Yeah.
Okay. See, the thing with a lot of these pins and tools is that what has effectively happened is a lot of these companies, a lot of these people raise millions upon millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Schiffman raised $2.5 million in funding at a $50 million valuation from investors like, Caffeinated Capital's Raymond Tonsing, Corey Levy. You even got Google's senior product manager, Logan Kilpatrick, in the situation, Morning Brew's CEO. You got a lot of big individuals who are raising crazy amounts of money for a product that honestly isn't going to make even more than, in my opinion, if at best, 1,000 sales, okay? This is much like the Rabbit or the Humane AI thing. They're literally building products for things that could easily just be an app on your smartphone.
Yeah.
Like, do you need a companion application?
No.
Couldn't you
Oh,
just
yeah,
build
you
a
could just
friend
make an
app
app
for an
and
iPhone
talk to
as
the
you're
phone.
already doing and have it automatically talk to you and process
Because opening an app is so inconvenient.
the world through its built-in
It's just
camera
like-
as well?
yeah.
Or use the microphone if you even wanted to talk to it. If the whole point of it involves you also clicking on the device to, send your thoughts, even if it is always recording, right? Forget the always recording
Yeah.
part. Could you not just have a friend application that you could maybe give 99 cents a month to be your digital friend, as sad as that sounds?
Yeah.
That's the market these people are trying to
There are apps for that.
capitalize. And it's what I
Snapchat, well,
just
you could
explained.
text the AI Snapchat friend bot. Shit, you can text ChatGPT app. Tell it to be your friend. I need a companion who be my friend and have conversations with me. Yeah, it'll do it.
You in the
For
last
sure it
30
will.
seconds, okay? The fact that all of this could be an app means that their products are complete shit on launch,
Yeah.
and that's why they are destined to fail.
Yep.
This is all just a way
So
for
true.
these guys to scam crazy amounts of money out of like some of these investors that actually, for some reason, cannot think about this at all. These guys want to revolutionize AI into like this one product that in their mind is as revolutionary as the iPhone. Even the iPhone wasn't as revolutionary as some would think. It's not like smartphones didn't exist before Apple made one.
Yeah.
It's just that Apple found a way to genuinely use their brand power and make a product that was not only easy and fun to use, but one product that basically eliminated a whole bunch of issues with phones around that time, even smartphones like BlackBerries.
Yeah.
If you
Small button keyboards. Come on now. That shit was annoying.
even consider BlackBerry a smartphone, or the Microsoft Pocket PC platform.
Yeah.
And they just decided to make it an easy platform with the iPhone. And that's why it has become one of the most used smartphones in at least North America, right? And it's kind of the basis for a lot of other smartphone brands to ape designs off of them. And that's why there's this big back and forth. But when we're talking about revolutionary brands, nothing these guys are doing is on that same scale, all right? It's not as if they're actually using this AI in a real tangible way that Apple or Google isn't already doing right now. Even Apple Intelligence, which just launched in beta, could easily outperform these devices, all without you spending the extra $100 for a gimmick. So yeah, even Nick Savchenko decided to make like a diss track. Listen to this shit real quick.
And for those who don't know, I built Trend. Renamed your tab, jacked my style, built nothing real, it's been a while, investor cash, very quick, I'm grinding hard, tracing my peak. Top 3 game, where is the proof? All your guys no roof. The founder, hardware in hand, user Shishido can't understand, I view your jokes per meal on the name, can ship it, just fame, friend and yours, running my wave,
hey,
spam, digging your grave.
Dude, I swear to God,
that's a bop, bro. That shit go hard.
Dude,
that's a bop, nigga.
I can't believe we're watching a diss track. Between two AI
that's actually fucking
companies
crazy
happening behind us. But this is another thing that I found also really stupid about companies like this too, is at least in Friends' case, you buy once and you don't have to worry about anything too much. What I find really scary in this trend is not something that even started as of a month ago. This is something that I've been seeing with car companies, for instance. Like, you remember back when BMW had that whole bullshit about having subscription services in their cars for things like heated seats or whatever? The other thing that I find really stupid is reading shit like this, where Logitech's new CEO wants the next Logitech mouse to last forever. So immediately when looking into it, I was like, how do you make a mouse last forever? Eventually, after a while, certain mices will go through actual hardware breakdowns. So certain keys don't click as good as they do. I've went through probably 3 mice in my entire time on YouTube. Genuinely, the left click stops working. And at that point, you can either fix the mic up or go to the store and buy another one.
I usually get a mouse before a new mouse. Like, if there's a better mouse that comes out or something that's like really good, I usually get a new mouse. Like, I usually buy it because they're usually like maybe $50-$60 depending on what kind of mouse you're getting. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what kind of like good mouse. I like getting really nice mouse, so that's why. And nice keyboards. I like nice peripherals.
New mouse. So I was looking into this, and this CEO genuinely believes that people would pay a subscription service for a mouse. So on The Verge, one of the hosts was like, I'm going to ask this very just directly. Can you envision a subscription mouse? And they're like, oh, yep, possibly.
See, I knew he was going to talk about Logitech. I fucking knew it. That's crazy. Right before the video, it says he's going to talk about Logitech. Yep.
Forever mouse? Yeah. So you pay a subscription for software updates to your mouse. Yeah, you never have to worry about it again, which is not unlike our video conferencing
software subscription.
Today. You know, if you pay for a video conferencing service, you're actually paying for your video to be processed and sent around the entire world, which is an actual cost. Yeah. When you're using your mouse, okay, how much can you actually innovate on a fucking mouse through software updates? What, are you going to make the left click somehow smarter? Like, that's all the mouse is. Left, right, middle mouse, middle wheel, few buttons on the side, and that's pretty much what it comes down to. So there's not much you can really do with a mouse that would blow anyone away. Why would anybody even consider paying for software updates on a mouse? What, are you going to have like an AI that calculates the DPI for every game process you launch? That sounds stupid anyways. Most people set things according to their own personal feelings. But to go down into it, they mentioned it's a mouse. And they're like, yeah, it's a mouse, so what? Consumers might perceive those to be different. Yeah, but it's gorgeous. Think about it like a diamond-encrusted mouth. If you buy a diamond-encrusted mouth, you might actually have some real mental issues that you might have to work through.
You might have. It's like honestly the G-Skill RAM sticks that are all shiny and shit to me. I'm like Trident shit, the Pro, whatever, the good ones that are all gold or silver with the fucking encrusted like fucking RGB shit. Like, I think that shit's like honestly a scam to me personally, but it's whatever.
If you're buying any mouse,
you're paying for like a
service that you have to pay to process your video feed across the world, that has a very real cost, isn't even comparable to a piece of hardware you buy. Yeah. That ultimately isn't. We've already reached the ceilings of mice. Okay.
Yeah.
What, are you going to overclock the bitch? What, are you going to
overclock the mouse?
all I need this thing is to point stuff on the screen and
click.
left and right click. That's it. Now,
Yeah.
I've seen people talk about this, but I
Fuck.
genuinely don't really think that Logitech is super duper serious about this. And I think if you
They need a
actually
third
were
button
in a
now.
Logitech board meeting and you brought the
A
idea of
fourth
subscription
button. Have a
services
whole
up,
palm mouse.
I have to imagine a few other people other than the CEO would bring that
Whole
up and say,
palm
yeah, this
mouse.
idea is brain dead. We shouldn't be doing it. But honestly, this is just another case of like these tech companies, at least in like the subscription model. It's one of those things where I genuinely cannot understand how, at least regulatory wise, it's allowed. Like even with car companies like Tesla, for instance, right, who sell their full self-driving software. If you're already buying a vehicle with the hardware present in it, right? At least in Tesla's case, you can purchase their FSD software outright for, I think it's like $4,000 at this point. But
Oh, wow.
what if they take that option away and make that software completely subscription-based? So now you're sitting there with an actual piece of hardware that can do, run this piece of software. Now you're just paying for the license of that software.
That
And it makes me
sucks.
wonder, like, what some of these hardware companies are thinking, attaching actual subscription services to hardware products like this.
Purchasing
I
outright
really
would be
feel like
better.
There needs to be some regulation in place. If you had that actual hardware, why can't you not just outright buy the software to begin with? If you ever get to a point where software becomes completely subscription-based with no actual alternative,
No one's gonna pay
I
for
really
it.
feel like that's where it needs to end up stopping.
Yeah.
I get that for a lot of stuff. Things constantly develop.
Yeah.
You got to pay for teams that constantly work on the software. But if we get to a point in like society where you can't actually purchase something and have a lifetime subscription of it, which we already kind of see with editing software like Adobe,
Yeah. That's why I don't use
that's
Adobe.
not a world that I think should exist. But
Yeah.
hey, we're veering off into a totally different subject. I started this video off ripping about the Friend tab, the Friend little
Unless you
product.
make lots of money using Adobe, it's not worth owning Adobe. That's the thing. You should definitely own another program. Like I like how like I use Logic for music, and you just buy it for $300, and then you have it forever. And it comes with updates. I don't have to keep buying a $300 Logic program every year. Like that's just how it goes. And then it's just not. I don't have to do that.
And do I think this is?
That's
gonna
how Adobe
succeed?
should be. Buy it one time for $300, $500, whatever the fuck they want to charge for it, and then keep updating it. I don't know why you have to keep buying Adobe. So weird.
Honestly, I'm gonna make a wild assumption.
The same
and
with
just say this
FL.
will
Yeah,
probably
yeah. Same with FL. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Like,
And crap.
you don't have to keep.
And
Oh
should
wait.
it
Does you said FL makes you keep doing subscriptions, or they don't? There were one at. They were at one point. Oh yeah.
and crash? Absolutely. Because $99 for a fucking microphone that texts back to you after what?
Yeah,
5,
they're trying
10
to.
seconds of
Earlier in the video,
processing?
he was talking about what was it? This AI companion shit that like is an AI that talks back to you, but it doesn't even talk back to you. It like texts your phone, and like it records your conversation history, so it's like your friend. It's like an AI friend. It's like literally a Black Mirror shit. Oh, Adobe used to let you just buy it. Oh yeah, Adobe used to just let you buy it once. Yeah. I know. It's crazy. I know that. And I don't know why they make you buy it yearly now for like, I don't know. I think it's like $400 or some shit like that. Maybe it's $300. I don't know why they do that shit.
That is
Weird.
just terrible. And I wish nothing but ill will towards all of these AI companies that are generating, shitting up this entire space, and making mockeries of products. Now, will I personally review something like this? Maybe, but honestly, Q1 2025 is when this thing ships, so we're not going to be talking about this for at least a little bit. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like an eye. I'm out.
Muda Hard goes hard.
Hello,
I
guys
like
and
it. Oh
gals.
shit, I like his like content and shit like that.